I'm here to solve find the duplicate number on Leetcode. Stay tuned. Given an array of integers called nums containing n+1 integers, where each integer is in the range of an array 1 and n inclusive. There is only one repeated number in the nums array. Return this repeated number. So we will always have an array that will always have 1 in it and another number at least. And there is only one repeated number. It's pretty self-explanatory, and we return that repeated number. 2 is the repeated number, we return 2. 3 is the repeated number in this array, we return 3, 1, and so on. First thing I'm going to do is create an array and name it ARR and equal to an empty array. The next thing we're going to do is loop through the nums parameter array using an ES6 syntax. So we created the variable num, and we are iterating through that nums array just like a regular for. For each iteration, the array number that we're iterating on will be updated to its incremented self or default to 1. Next, I'm going to create one more for loop, and I'm going to use that ES6 syntax again. Basically, with everything packaged in the array that we did in this loop, in our next loop, we're going to create another variable called I, iterate through the array that we just created, basically, with all the numbers in it. And instead of, we're going to do in. And for each iteration in this, and if the array with the I in it is greater than 1, return that index. So we bundle all the numbers up. So we bundle all the numbers up in this loop, and then we find that duplicate number in this loop, and we return it. Let's run it. Works. And that works as well. The runtime complexity for this problem is O2 of n, because we have 2 for loops here, and that can be simplified to O of n, which is a linear runtime complexity. Because we don't know the size of the nums array, it can be one, it can be a couple numbers, it can be 1,000 numbers. So that is a linear runtime complexity because there is no set standard of numbers that we know we are going to iterate through.